Welcome to Discover Indie Film. I'm Jeff Howard, and I've got Cate Fogarty with me in person. Hey, Cate.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in person. I didn't say this in the last one, but there's an option to do Zoom. And in a lot of ways, Zoom is so convenient, especially you don't have to drive on a rainy day, but in person is just better.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like half my life on Zoom, so I was happy to get off of Zoom.
Right? It is so true. It is so true. So Cate is here because your short film, Baby Husband, was at Filmmakers Los Angeles in 2025. World premiere at our fun little festival, and you took home the Filmmakers Award for Outstanding Originality in a Comedy. And I don't know if I probably didn't do this in the last intro, but the Filmmakers Award is given out by a jury of alumni. It's the Filmmakers Board, so they're active filmmakers. So that's really an award from your peers. It's people currently on the festival circuit choosing. And some people are like, oh, the grand jury award is more important. I'm like, dude, those are chosen by the selection committee. And our point of view is different because we see the 760 films that didn't get into the festival, and we're a little biased on what we do and don't like. Like, I haven't shared this before, but anytime a film starts with someone in bed and they wake up and do the full sit up from a nightmare thing, I'm like, I see that 117 times per festival. Yeah. Don't hit me with that anymore. Whereas the Filmmakers Board, they're just only watching the official selections that made into the festival. So they don't even have to see that because I've already weeded them out.
Yeah.
But anyway, it was an award from your peers is all I was meaning to say.
It's so lovely and it means so much, and it's on my bookshelf in my office area.
Oh, yay.
At home, yeah.
Excellent. That's right. So, but people should both check the clickable link in the show notes so that you can check out Cate's Instagram and listen to the podcast before this one, because in that podcast, we did a full interview and got to hear all about you. And I got to say, a very interesting story.
Oh,
you've lived in interesting places and done... Actually, I probably didn't praise your courage enough because multiple times in your life, you've moved somewhere and done something from scratch. And I might be sitting about 12 minutes from my childhood home right now.
Yeah. There's part of me wishes I had that too. But yeah, when your parents pick up everything and move you see how easy it is to just go somewhere else.
Yeah. And I have lived elsewhere. I just ended up back home. So that was talking about defensive. So anyway, listen to the podcast before this, get to know Cate, because in this podcast, this is what I like to call a 4 questions podcast, which means Cate will be answering the Discover Indie Film 4 questions. Name 3 films you love. Name an underrated film, name an overrated film, and name a lesser-known film that people should seek out. It's obviously just a fun opportunity to talk about movies. And who knows, just maybe I'm one of those people who believes, once you know someone's favorite movies, you know a lot about them.
Yeah. So this is hard. I'm sure everybody says that every
really
time.
Hard.
It's so hard, especially.
That's why I try to change it from people, when I started this 8 years ago, people are like, top 3? I'm like, yeah, top 3. And then top 3, that's just awful.
Yeah. Even the letterbox 4 is hard. But but I think of it like everybody who loves films. There's so many great ones, but the 3 that I just love so much and always come to mind first are The Princess Bride, Working Girl, and I had my third one. Where did it go?
Well, I can tell you Princess Bride is just beloved. And in fact, the person I told you about who was sitting in that chair last night put Princess Bride on his top 3. It's my wife's number 1 next to Amelie and Shawshank.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here, I'm just giving her a list.
Yeah. That's a great list too. I'm
just buying you time to think of your third.
Yeah. What is my third one? Well,
we can come back to it if you want.
Let's come back because I have so many that I love so much, but I was like, no, I have a very specific third one.
And by the way,
Anyway.
I mean, I always joke, like, I'm not wearing a black and white striped shirt with a whistle.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like if you named 4 or 5, I'm not going to say, no, you cannot say the 5th. Like, you know.
Yeah.
But if you want to jump to underrated,
Okay,
you can.
so underrated, I think I actually asked my husband because I was like, what is the movie that I'm always like, this is so underrated? And it's a movie called French Kiss. I'm not even the biggest.
That's the Kevin Kline one.
Kevin Kline, Meg Ryan, directed by Lawrence Kasdan. Like, I am always surprised that didn't get bigger, I don't know, play or something, but who knows what was going on at the time. But it's just, I'm not even the biggest rom-com fan, but it's, I think, one of the best Meg Ryan rom-coms that I never hear about. And Kevin Kline is so funny. He's playing a Frenchman. I remember seeing it in high school and my French teacher telling me, I mean, don't come at me if this isn't true, but she was like, his French accent is very authentic. And yeah, it's just
because
so
it feels
fun.
sarcastic. I remember thinking it was almost like John Cleese doing a French accent in Monty Python.
Yeah.
But wow, so it was accurate.
That's what she said.
Who knows? Maybe she was pulling the whole class's leg.
I would not be a good judge because I have the American ear and I'm like, oh, it sounds French. But yeah, no, I think it's such a fun, lovely, great rom-com that is underrated.
Totally valid because everyone goes on and on about, I mean, well, in our era, she was the queen of the rom-com, and everyone goes on about Sleepless in Seattle and You've Got Mail, and everyone's focused. Heck, I even hear more people mention Joe and Volcano or mentioning French Kiss kind of gets left out of the list.
Yeah, I think it's just so funny and so like pitch perfect. And yeah, I don't know.
Casting's great.
He's so great.
Yeah. Yeah. His list is fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. Well,
okay.
you want to go on to overrated or you've thought of a third?
Overrated. So I probably have more overrated films.
Feel free to name a couple.
Yeah. So one movie that I find very overrated is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I am not, like, full disclosure, I'm not the biggest Quentin Tarantino fan in general. I do love Jackie Brown. But that movie I just did not resonate with. Another one, even though I love this director so much, I'm not the biggest fan of The Departed. I think partially because the Boston accents are so terrible, mostly. But yeah, those are probably the two that come to mind for overrated.
I'm with you on both. Once Upon a Time, I like a lot about it.
Yeah.
But I bothered to watch it a second time. Mm-hmm. Because the first time I was at the Cinerama Dome and I was wearing flip-flops and the floor was so sticky, I was like freaked out that I was going to like leave there with hepatitis. But I basically love that every moment that Brad Pitt's on screen, I'm enjoying the film.
Yeah.
And Leo DiCaprio's character just doesn't work for me. Like I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
So I'm not rooting for him. I got no one to root for in those. So like half the film is kind of like uninspiring for me as a viewer.
Yeah.
I know some people love the whole thing, but for me,
I agree. Yeah. I mean,
I'd like to just give it a hypercut and make it a 1-hour movie about Brad Pitt's dude because that guy entertains me.
agreed. And I won't belabor it too much, but the whole thing with beating up Bruce Lee and so I'm just kind of like, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm just
that
like,
one.
what is this? Where and what is this?
I get it. When you watch it again, it's very clearly a fantasy sequence in his head,
okay.
but it wasn't clear enough the first time.
Yeah.
And it was bugging me too. And it was,
Yeah.
but I really like the Manson stuff, and I liked a lot of it.
I mean, it's interesting because it's like, I think there's a lot of great performances in it and there's good things in it. But as a whole, I'm just like,
It's overrated.
Yeah, I agree.
And Departed, I'm with you on Departed too.
Yeah.
Never got into it.
No, I'd rather watch, Goodfellas or After Hours or basically anything else.
For sure.
And I saw it late because I didn't see it when it came out. And so I saw it late after hearing about it from every film bro that I think I've ever met. and then I saw it and I was like, oh, that's not good.
We could be fake sophisticated. Isn't it based on a Japanese film?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, so we could just say the Japanese one was so much better.
I mean, I haven't seen it, but my husband says that it is.
See, me either, but I could just pretend. I'd be like,
Yeah.
it's you have to watch the original.
Yeah.
You know, not this one.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Do you have that third one yet?
I don't remember what I was planning, but I do love What We Do in the Shadows, the film, so much.
Yes.
That's one of my favorites that I go back to again and again. I mean, the movie that made me want to get into screenwriting was Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which I think a lot of people say. I love that one too. But yeah.
That's one of the most beautiful films ever.
Yeah.
And I say beautiful, not just visually, but the story.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about how you can't have the good without the bad. And I think that is such a powerful message.
I don't think there's ever been a more compelling love story than you cannot stamp it out.
Yeah.
No matter what you do, it'll resurface.
Yeah. And even when you know that like you're going to get annoyed and things are going to happen, like you want to try anyway.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Yeah. And What We Do in the Shadows, I mean, I should have just like started applauding you for naming it. I don't think it's ever been named before on the podcast. And, you know, over 300 people have done this list. And like, I mean, I like everything Taika Waititi's ever done.
Same.
But that one is super special. The series is amazingly good too.
Yeah, the series is fantastic. I was very skeptical at first because I love the movie so much, and I was like, "Oh, they're different people. It's different characters. How is this going to work?" But I really
somehow
truly
works.
love
and
it.
then when they did that Vampire Council, when they brought in the guy the vampires from Wellington, that was the best. Oh, I got to watch it again.
But when we saw that movie in the theater, I think at the time, I can't remember when it came out. I want to say 2010-ish. I'm really bad at dates, but
nobody cared.
Whenever, oh no, it couldn't have been that. It had to be later because I saw it with my husband. Anyways, that was the funniest movie I had seen, I would say in like 5 years or something, where I just like laughed so hard. And you care about the characters. Like it's the perfect Jermaine Clement, Taika Waititi thing because they make you so into the characters. It's so funny, but they're also like so lovable that you care about them.
And the third guy who Reese
Darby.
Yeah. He might be the funnier than the other two.
He's so funny. Like
his comedy.
I saw an interview with him because it's improv, right? They have a plan, but it's mostly improv. And he talks about the scenes with the werewolves when they're wolfing out. And he's like, I think it was, I can't remember if it was Taika, Jermaine, but one of them, like the direction was just annoy Reese as much as possible. Like just annoy him. And so like you see as the angrier he gets, and he was like, I was already annoyed because we're shooting in the middle of the night. I don't like to do that. And they're just like, all the other actors are just like, oh, I forgot this, I forgot that. And like just annoying him so much. And you see as he gets angrier, he gets funnier. And so
great. Yeah. So great. Those, couple of friends from a small town on an island. This is like, it's just amazing to me the talent that came out of that little country.
I know. I think it's a sign of, like make your own talent cluster. Like just do your own thing, get your people together, just do what makes you laugh or what makes you excited. And eventually someone will pay you millions of dollars to do it. We hope.
Do a great, because Eagle versus Shark wasn't huge. Hunt for the Wilder People wasn't huge. Yeah. And then like Jojo Rabbit just like breaks through. Well, not to mention the Thor shit.
Yeah. But I think he probably got Thor from, I don't know. Did Thor come out after What We Do in the Shadows? I know that both Jermaine Clement and Taika directed that one, but yeah, the first movie I saw of his was Boy, and I saw it at a screening in LA. It was for a podcast, and so there was a Q&A with him, and he was such a weird, funny guy, and I think he had like an Oscar qualifying short or something before that. So, Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those two filled out your favorites list, right?
Yes.
Or do you want what we do to be your well? Because the fourth question that you get to answer is a lesser known film that people should seek out.
I have one for that, which is one that I love so much, and I don't know very many people that have seen it. It's called Crazy People. It's from the 80s. It stars Dudley Moore, Daryl Hannah, Paul Reiser, and it's like just a wacky 80s comedy that I've seen a million times. It was a movie that we had on the boat in the Caribbean, and my sister and I still quote it to this day. And every once in a blue moon, I'll meet somebody who has also seen it. But I'm just like, I don't know how this comedy flew under the radar. It's so, so funny. And my husband actually got a VHS copy of it off of eBay for me because he had never seen it. So
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And I got to admit, like, Dudley was super talented.
so funny.
So funny.
Yeah.
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 I think the hardest I ever laughed as a kid was a Dudley Moore, Peter Cook, Sherlock Holmes film, Hound of the Baskervilles they made.
Oh, I haven't seen that one. I'll have to look that up.
Like one of them is holding a little dog that pees for about 5 minutes on the other guy, and it just never stops. And when you're a 13-year-old American, you just can't stop laughing at the pee joke. But I mean, these sophisticated British comedians.
Yeah.
And it's just.
Yeah. Crazy People is not a sophisticated comedy.
No. I'm talking about dog piss. So.
He plays an advertising executive who has kind of a mental breakdown and
interesting.
And starts telling the truth in advertising. And his whole company thinks that he's lost his mind, so they put him into a mental hospital. But meanwhile, there's like a mix-up, and his ads get printed, and then they're a big hit. But he's in the mental hospital, and so he and his fellow patients start writing ads. And like now, it's probably not as innovative as it was at the time, because we do have really funny commercials that like are very meta and like all of that. But it's just really funny about how these brands let them use it in this movie and say things like Volvo's box seat but good, like it's.
Wait, did you see Best Defense?
No,
because so now I'm going to waste time of your podcast because maybe we're going to figure something out together. So there's a Dudley Moore film called Best Defense, but they took a Dudley Moore film where he was an ad exec who lost his shit. And then what they did is post Beverly Hills Cop and 48 Hours, they hired Eddie Murphy to do like 1 day of work in a tank. So anyway, they kept cutting to Eddie Murphy but in this Dudley Moore film, it literally all the Dudley Moore portions, he was married to Kate Capshaw, I think.
Okay.
And he like did an ad for Jaguar. He pitched the Jaguar ad.
Yeah.
Jaguar for men who want hand jobs for women they don't know.
Oh my gosh, this is so weird.
Did they recut Crazy People into Best Defense by?
They must have.
Because he had some ad and he was like, if I'm the guy in the tank, God, am I mixing things?
Okay, I have to look
Maybe
this
I saw
up.
Crazy People, and maybe Crazy People wasn't the one that cut to Eddie Murphy all the time.
I don't think Kate Capshaw is in Crazy People, and Eddie Murphy is definitely not in Crazy People. But
maybe
that explains.
There might be real film nerds who are now like, look, I used to have like, when I was under 40, my brain worked.
Yeah. Same.
Now, I'm creeping up on 60 and I cannot remember, but I swear it was Best Defense.
Okay. I mean, maybe that explains why people haven't seen Crazy
People. But maybe I just saw Crazy People
it.
and Best Defense, and they're both Dudley Moore projects, and that's why I'm conflating them.
Okay. Well,
but I totally remember the boxy Volvo ad and the Jaguar ad. You could not forget.
No, the Jaguar. There's so many good ones, and like so many great character actors are in it, and like people who you will recognize when you see it. Like so many.
Okay, I'm pretty sure now I've seen both films,
okay.
and I'm just combining them in my head into one. Because there's no way Because now I'm remembering that like Dudley was trying to, he was an engineer trying to fix something in the tank so that, and then Eddie Murphy didn't die because he'd done the fix.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I'm totally wrong.
Okay. I got very excited. I was like, oh, did they re-release it
That
and
would
like
have been
mash
an
it up?
interesting re-release. But no, I saw Crazy People in college on
Yeah,
VHS. There you go.
I mean, I think
and it was funny as hell.
I don't know. I don't want to say it holds up because, you know, it was a film of its time, but I think it's still very funny.
That is one of the banes of my existence is films that don't hold up. Like,
Yeah.
like when you have a kid in high school and older and you got to see this. Like you actually have to pre-screen everything you recommend.
Yeah.
Because recently Bowfinger didn't hold up as well as I thought it would. And I thought Bowfinger is one of the best scripts I thought it was so funny back in the day.
Just not as funny as you remember.
Not as funny now. I kept going like looking at the people I'd live with and going, why aren't you laughing harder?
Yeah.
That's really funny. Don't you get it? And you actually know you can't argue people into laughing. So
I think like in your defense, when I lived in Norway, no one had seen The Princess Bride because they didn't grow up with it. And so we showed a bunch of friends The Princess Bride and we're like, your mind's going to be blown. And none of them cared. None of them thought it was good. And so I think sometimes you have to see a movie when it comes out and then understand it. And I don't know.
Yeah, and it's context and it's time and place. And then it's part nostalgia. Yeah.
I think as long as you still appreciate it and love it. Like there's some things, like my husband was talking the other day about, he was rewatching the Revenge of the Nerds series, which doesn't hold up because it isn't as funny. And when you, as an adult, understand the context of what is happening, it's not good. But there's some movies that like are still, I think, still funny, like Goonies or.
It's funny because you could redo that nerd series and get rid of the troublesome parts. Because its heart is in the right place.
Yeah.
Because it really is a beautiful analogy to how Black and Jewish fraternities came to be because they were excluded from the fraternal system.
Exactly.
But then they throw in some pretty racist shit and some pretty rapey shit. I mean, there's a straight up rape by deceit.
Yeah.
And
like
in 1984, whatever,
revenge
83.
porn, like there's a lot of stuff that's
the way women are treated doesn't reflect well.
Yeah.
It doesn't hold up.
We've all learned, we've all grown. We can rewrite, and I think
I would love for someone to revisit it.
Yeah, somebody that understands. That's one of the things. I know this is probably off topic, but like Booksmart, I thought was such a great film because it really captured like that teenage comedy without having to rely on outdated stereotypes and things like that. And I think somebody that really loves those kinds of, screwball sex comedies could revisit that with just like a fresher take. It would be great.
Heck, I'm blanking. Olivia
Wilde.
Wilde.
Yeah.
Who made Booksmart should just redo the Nerds. She's so talented.
She's very talented.
I love her work.
Yeah.
And I thought Booksmart was one of the best films in the last decade.
Yeah.
I think it's so good.
Also, like, I think Bad Boys was a comedy that I saw that is like an R-rated comedy about these little kids. And like that was done really well. Like I think somebody could do it.
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
But I guess it says something about me that I really wish that there was a version of Revenge of the Nerds that didn't need a whole bunch of disclaimers.
Yeah. We need more comedies, I think.
We do. We definitely need more comedy.
Yeah.
I still have a hard time naming a comedy that everyone said you've got to see. The last one I can think of is still Bridesmaids. That was so funny.
Yeah.
We all went to see it.
Yeah.
And we all laughed so hard we had to tell everyone to go see it. Like, has there been anything that funny since?
I mean, I think What We Do in the Shadows came out after Bridesmaids.
I think it had to because it was.
Because I think that was
their
the one,
first film.
Yeah, that was the one that I was just like, that is hilarious. There's a movie called Oh shoot, I can't remember, but I think it's also underrated. It's Wanderlust or something like that with Jennifer Aniston and Paul
Wanderlust.
Rudd.
That's from the State people, like
Yeah.
David Wayne and
That
and
was
David
actually probably
Showalter.
longer ago. That was probably
Yeah.
15
I think even
years
Jordan
ago.
Jordan Peele was in it, but
I think so too.
But it
Yeah.
was that
Very
New
funny.
York comedy, the New
Yeah.
York improv scene movie.
I haven't seen the new Naked Gun. I've heard that's pretty funny.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, comedy's hard. It's very hard, but
it's the hardest.
yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, excellent list, and you make me want to revisit a bunch of these.
Yeah.
And including Crazy People. Why not?
Yeah.
Did your husband have to buy it on VHS because it's not on streaming? Like you can't track it down?
I think so. Yeah, French Kiss and Crazy People are both really hard to find, like
Crazy.
to just buy. But I haven't looked recently, so maybe that's changed. Maybe somebody got the rights or they're re-releasing or whatever. But
I mean, the funny thing is, all this stuff is supposed to be on AVOD now. I should be able to watch it with commercials if I want.
Yeah.
Just whatever. All right. Let me wrap it up. Well, thank you, Cate, for being here and for
Thank you.
giving such a good list and reminding me just how great What We Do in the Shadows is, as well as the other stuff.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone for listening. Check out the clickable links in the show notes. It'll take you to Cate's Instagram, as well as maybe someday you'll get to click the link that'll take you to where you can watch Baby Husband. I highly recommend it. And go to discoverindiefilm.com if you want to learn about this podcast and things that grew from it. At DIFWins is the social media handle for everything related to this podcast. If you change that .com to .org and go to discoverindiefilm.org, that is the nonprofit that runs 2 film festivals in the LA area. Sherman Oaks Film Festival every December, Film Invasion Los Angeles every June. Film Invasion Los Angeles is where we did the world premiere of Baby Husband, Cate's film. And just go to discoverindiefilm.org to learn about both festivals. And amusingly, Film Invasion Lima, which just happened, is not on the discoverindiefilm.org site, but it's built into the Film Invasion LA site. We just made it a tab. We're like, let's keep the prices low, so it doesn't need its own website.
Yeah.
So it's just, there's 2 Film Invasions now.
That's
and
amazing.
who knows where the next Film Invasion will be. There's some possibilities. We'll see.
That's very
See,
exciting.
it was kind of I know, like years ago. I'll tell you the story. I don't have to waste everyone's time. All right. Thank you, Cate.
Thank you.
And thank you, everyone, for listening.